Hi, welcome back to the second week of activities for Computer Science 102X. Thank you for your enthusiastic participations in the discussion forum. I understand from the discussion forum that many of you had experienced various difficulties in installing BlueJ, running the applets, submitting assignments, and so on. I want to thank all those who have contributed to helping others in solving these problems. And thank you all for sticking with this course. Hopefully, once you have the technical problems resolved in the first week, it will be smooth sailing for the rest of the course. Please don't hesitate to let us know through the discussion forum if you experience any other problems, and we'll try to provide you as much help as possible. I want to point out again that this course is designed for those who had no or very little programming experience, so a lot of the elementary materials are covered in the first couple of weeks. In fact, many of the students who have taken the course before were non-computer science students. I understand from the pre-course survey that many of you had already some programming experience in other programming languages. The pace of the course will pick up a bit after the first few weeks. Some of you are interested in knowing whether there will be a follow-up course to this one. At HKUST, we offer an advanced Java programming course and other object-oriented programming courses, but whether they would be made into a MOOC would depend on whether there's enough interest. We do intend to offer an Introduction to Android App course following this one, so you can put your Java programming skill in good use. Some of you have asked for reference books in Java. There are many Java books available, and there are already some good suggestions in the discussion forum, so I won't add any recommendation here. But I encourage you to go to the reference links that we had given you in the first week of lecture. I'm reproducing the links here. Hopefully, you'll find them useful. I want to emphasize again that the main objective of this course is to equip you with some fundamental programming skills for problem solving using computer. And we'll use Java as a tool to accomplish that. You can easily use other programming languages to accomplish the same task. The reason why I introduced you to the square apple problem is to show you that there are problems that are intractable. That is, the complexities are so high that no matter what language you use, these problems are still not solvable, even with the most powerful computer, unless you can find a better representation or approach for solving these problems. To further illustrate that, I have prepared a simpler version of the square apple programs for you. I have taken away the graphical components from the program because they are very slow when compared with the actual computation. We can run the program in a similar way as the previous square apple problem that we provided to you in the first week. You can right-click on the icon, select Main, and then click OK. The program will allow you to run different sizes of the square apple problem. Let's first try with n equals 3 and select the middle location, that is 1 and 1, as the starting location. And the program found the 8 solutions in no time. You can try running the program again with n equals 5. Let's also use the middle as the starting location, that is 3 and 3. A lot of the solutions are being displayed, and the program will stop with 456 solutions. Let's try to run the program again with n equals 7. But in this case, we want to start from the side. That is the first row and the second column. Nothing is being displayed on the console. But you can see that the program is actually running, as indicated by these moving stripe bars in the BlueJ panel. You'll find that the program will continue to run for half an hour, and then find out that there's no solution. Well, if you don't want to wait, how do we stop the execution of a Java program in BlueJ? You can right-click on this bar and select Reset Java Virtual Machine, or just type in Ctrl-Shift-R to stop the execution. This is a very useful trick because you may encounter other situations that a program would never terminate. This is often referred to as infinite loops, and you'll know what I mean when we discuss loops in week 5. You may think that It had taken so long for the program to run because my machine is slow. I'm using a machine with Intel Core i5 processor, which is not all that slow. But I want to point out that for the square apple problem or similar problems, for large enough n, the problem is unsolvable, even with the world's most powerful computer nowadays. That is why finding a good problem representation and algorithm is important. The program is available for download if you want to try it yourself. By the way, you will see that there is no source code for the downloaded program, because I want you to be able to write such program by yourself towards the end of the course. Let's start the new topics for this week. We have planned a lot of activities for you. Hope that you will have some fun.